Hey everybody, welcome back to the Max Sleepy channel. This is episode 8 of our Road to Legend series in Stalker Anomaly. In the last episode we made our way from Wild Territory, we got some good loot, completed a few quests, and now we have made our way back down to Cordon, where we unfortunately, I think, annihilated this poor chap with a frag grenade. But we also killed the military guy who was causing us grief. So yeah, we are back in the Cordon. We've got a couple of little bits we want to do here. First of all, we want to make our way down to this stash. This is a purple stash, so it's guaranteed to have at least something decent in it. And then we want to head down here and take out probably the leader of the bandits for Colonel Petrenko. So we're going to head through here. On the way through, we are going to poke our heads into, I think it's called like the Rookie Ripper Anomaly, or the Rookie Killer Anomaly or something. Whatever it's called, it's just over here. See if there's any artifacts to be picked up. Doesn't look like there are. No. Okay. The bandits have just killed some people east of the car park, which I have a horrible feeling is just up here actually. So I think this is the car park here. What was that called? Rookie Eater. There we go. Yeah, I think this is the car park, so... Bloody Toscano. Idiots. Not worth the ammunition to waste on them. Anyway, we need to keep our eyes peeled for any potential banditos. Yeah, look. Smoke. It's a free stock. What's up, brother? Anything to sell? Ooh. He has got some stuff to sell. Mixed nuts. I'll sell him my nuts magazine. Powder can, I've got no interest in. No interest in that. The rope. Personal journal. Worthless to me, really. We'll keep the sort of other little bits and bobs. Duty patch, we could sell him. As well as this personal radio and these other bits of rope. Got 10 grand on him. Grief. We can also sell old rounds. For some reason stalkers are happy to buy old rounds, so he can have all of those because I've got absolutely no use for them. Because all they do is annihilate your guns. And we already have hard enough time. Fire lit just out over here. This guy just running around his own light fires. Fair play. What we do have though is caliber conveyance. Not really any use to us. Maybe we will start trying to learn the crafting system. If that's the way you're supposed to fix guns, then we probably should learn to understand it, because buying guns is extraordinarily expensive. Yeah, look, he's lit another fire over here.
Слушаю тебя.
What's up, man? Yeah, same guy, he's just lighting fires wherever he goes. Fair enough. Every man needs a hobby, I suppose. Potentially somebody is taking control of the rail bridge. But we've got a way of dealing with that. Let's just pop our heads into the farm. See what's occurring here. Okay, somebody shooting at the rail station. So we'll poke our heads in here, see what's going on. Have a chat with Loris. he wants to buy anything we're selling, peddle our wares, as it were. He's not really interested. Field cutlery, we have no interest in that. Just spare ammunition, the Russian chocolate we don't want. That food we don't want, the glucose shot we don't want. We're looking alright on meds here, probably because we've been being careful. So a lot of crap ammunition to him. Okay, we're up to 10k roubles. Excellent news. And with that, we'll buy another 15 FMJs just to keep it topped up. Okay, somebody's definitely shooting at the train station. We'll go and see what's going on, see what's occurring. We'll drop a quick save before any potential combat. Oh yeah, somebody's lit a fire there. Now that could have been our loner friend. And walk it up, but I have a horrible feeling it's probably... military stalker. But there's somebody up here as well. Oh dear. Don't know who that is. But he is a mean boy. He just absolutely dinged us. Just focus on getting our health back for a minute. Really? Really, bro? Jesus. Got himself a nice bit of kit there. And we're out of meds as well. This could be risky. Ah! There's our little friend the Bandit King. He had some kind of pretty beastly weapon. Oh yeah, look at that. Good grief. This guy was looted. Ooh. We still need to loot the guy up top. Unfortunately, this guy's Mosin is not too long for this world, but that is one hell of a weapon. With any luck, we will learn how to fix it up. But we did kill this other soldier up here, so what we do need to do is go and just check him out as well. Go and see if he had anything good on him. Another bandage, just because we're still bleeding out here. We'll have a bit of a bite to eat. That'll make us feel a little bit better. We probably have enough bandages now to turn into Sidorovich. Well, this was an actual... no. Yeah, that was an actual AKM. It's the old, these are 7.62 by 39 weapons. This is a 5.45. Okay. Do quite like the idea of having an AKMN, but as always, the issue is stocking it with ammo. You know, running it, and that's always easier said than done, isn't it? So we'll have another drink, and we will then make our way down to Sidorovich. Being pretty careful, I think. We'll drop a quick save here. That wasn't any good. What about this PDA? Oh yes, stash. Nice. I wonder where his stash is. Oh, we didn't even go and get this stash. Let's just head over and get that before we go anywhere else. Because whatever's in that is going to be valuable. It's a purple stash. Potentially we might get tools out of it, which would be really nice. It's probably going to be just over here by this little fire. Yep, there it is, shown on the minimap. So fantastic. Oh. My friend. Yeah, look at that. Basic tools. Do we want to give those to Xenotech? Yeah, we probably do, seeing as he's right there. Potentially we could also keep them for ourselves, but you can get the tools. They're not too difficult to get. You normally do come across them semi-frequently through stashes, so it is probably worth it to give them to one of the sort of builders. We're going to be spending a lot of time in the Cordon as it is. God, we are so weighed down. Look at all this loot. What's this? Ah, that's the quest PDA. So let's head in, go and tap up Xenotech. And where were you when we needed help? Clear Sky soldiers. Look absolutely awesome. Привет. Yeah, I really like the look of the Clear Sky armour. Does look pretty cool. Unfortunately, Clear Sky live mostly in the swamp, and that's a pretty horrible place to go and hang around. So that's kind of the reason we didn't bother going for a Clear Sky run, because they're allied to quite a few people as well, if I remember correctly. So here we go. And what he's now going to ask for is advanced tools. So we do it. And if I say, can I use your voice? Yeah, so 1,000 rubles to use his voice. Not ideal. So, Loris. Buy my gubbins. Buy all of my gubbins. Sadly, you won't buy the weapons. But he will buy pretty much everything else. Survival Guide issue 2, we'll keep hold of that. We'll sell the Merc patch, we'll sell those patches. And we don't need any of this ammo. We'll sell him the Soviet smokes. 2.5 grand. Back up to 18k now. Do you sell? Out of interest. Medical supplies, I think he does. Yeah, he does. How much for? 3,000? Yeah, we'll buy 2 of them. 6k for your life. Not a bad deal. And we'll pop one part of those right now, because we just need to get our health back up. To my knowledge, the only way to get health up is to use medical supplies. Sleeping, eating doesn't really do anything for it. So you just kind of have to suck it up, the fact that there is a bit of a cost to healing in this game. But you know, that makes it a challenge, doesn't it? As opposed to just too easy, which you wouldn't want it to be, would you? So let's head back down to the Cordon. Potentially there are some more bandits to fight. over where old mate there came from. I think what we might do is skirt over this direction, see if we can see anything. Yeah, so he came from all the way down here. Does look like there is a campfire lit down there. Some 45 ACP rounds. I think we will sweep through here. And just see if there is anything, or anyone, sorry, hanging about here. Do I have any frags? Oh, I do. Ah. Whoever was here is... it's a free stalker. Expecting a bandit or three. Looks like our guy was the lone survivor of a bit of a shootout, look. Loners versus bandits, and the bandit leader won, and then went to go and have a pop at the soldiers at the train line, which, yeah, brave. Certainly not. Pseudo dogs. Ooh, zombies. We can kill some zombies. Let's loot up this guy first. These zombies are not remotely dangerous. The AI struggle with them, but I think we'll be alright as long as it's just the zombies. That's what we really have to do to these guys. Pop them once, twice in the head. You can kind of kite these quite easily. Pop it once and then put another bullet in the brain pan. You can sometimes, you can see, a lot of the time they just have kind of very minor loot and stuff, but I've had them before where they've carried med packs and that kind of thing, so it is worth taking these guys down. You know, when they're so easy to kill. Oh dear. That dog wanted to fight as much as I did, which is good. I don't really want to fight a dog, if I can help it. No, he is. He is up for it. Oh, silly pupper. You should have known it was going to end that way. Why didn't you just run? Yeah. I mean, I don't really like killing dogs. Who does? Dogs are great. Dogs are one of the best animals to be put on this planet. Another zombie. Oh, fleshes. Nah. I have neither the ammunition nor the inclination to fight those guys. So, we're just going to book it back to Rookie Village. Whee. And,
Привет, брат.
Привет, brat. How you doing, geezer? I know привет is hello. I think brat is probably like friend, brother, something like that. So what he's really saying is, how you doing, mate? Which I'm a fan of. We're going to dump all of the gear that we might fix at some point in here, along with our sort of repair materials. All of this ammunition. I think we... Yeah, so we needed 11 of those. With an advanced sewing kit, we might be able to fix up some... No, we still can't. It's annoying. But we will keep that. We're going to need to use our sharpening stone, I think, at some point. Sidorovich wants these, hence the reason we're carrying them. What we'll also do is just read this. So these are just recipes, basically, for how to make things. Useful, very useful. A lot of enemies drop those. You get a lot off of like freedom and monolith, I find. But yeah, very useful. Those will help us in the crafting game. Job is done. Stash coordinates and nearly 11 grand. Not bad. We'll sell him these PDAs as well. He gives us a few more stashes. Army warehouses, not interested. So now we just do what we normally do, sell our crap to Sid. We don't really want the FMJ rounds or the old rounds, but we will buy some more plus Ps. Just because the plus Ps are quite useful. Sid isn't really selling anything else that we particularly want, other than armour. You know, I'd love like one of these sweet stalker suits. You know, Sunrise or something would be quite nice. An autumn. I mean, look at the money, you know. 80 grand. Well, out of our price range, really, isn't it? Is there anything else we need? We could potentially buy a multi-tool would be useful. Oh, here we go. So headlamps are now appearing. So we've leveled our time, or leveled our reputation up enough now that Sid carries just a little bit better gear. Oh, and there's March. We don't want any of them. First aid kits we're looking fairly healthy on. These sort of medical bags, they're quite useful, but you know, the drugs and stuff, but probably don't really need to bother with anything like that. Let's see, is there anything else we want? Obviously selling RF receivers, we get a few quests for those. Nice, RGD5 grenades. And we get a lot of these F1 grenades. I think we probably still have one on us. We know they're quite nice. No, we'll buy some more plus P ammo. And then we will say, catch you later, big guy, to Sid. And just see if Wolf has any missions. He wants a tourist safari. Let's see, once again we'll get given 2 little scrubs. Oh, hello. Grief. Rookie and a trainee. How are we doing at the moment? We are still a rookie, but we're probably close to not being a rookie anymore. But yeah, there we go. So, that I think is probably time to call it. I forgot to set my timer for this episode, so it might be a little bit shorter. Might be a little bit longer, who knows. Maybe we will. Should we try? Let's just go in. do this mutant lair. I hate to leave a quest unfinished. So we've got 2 quests here. Tourist Safari is just up here, and then the mutant threat is just up past the vehicle bay. So we'll do these missions, and then we'll call it. If the episode's a little bit too long, the episode's a little bit too long. These mutants just up here are potentially going to be those. It'd be great if there was a way to tell them to kind of like ignore the zombies. Shoot for their heads. Here we go. Oh, nice. That would have probably been our quest mutant, if I had to guess. Or maybe not. That's quite surprising. I would have thought the cat would have been our... I would have thought the cat would have been the mutant that we had to kill for this quest. Oh, don't push me into the bloody anomaly, you lunatic. Damn rookies, they don't know the zone, do they? We'll keep looking at all of these zombies. Yeah, they're not being triggered by anything, so... Is it seriously just the flesh? I don't want to have to like chase down a flesh. For goodness sake. Come on, big boy. It's time for you to die. It was the flashes, naturally. Okay, well, that's Tourist Safari done. PM starting to jam, that's not great. Well, the flashes are dead, so that's good. Now we will... Nice. We will head up and just go and clear out the other mutant lair. For Wolf, because that's just up past the vehicle station. And then once we do that, we will head back to Cordon and consider those quests completed, and then we'll end the episode. In fact, we'll probably end the episode just after we kill the mutants, to be fair. This one has probably been running on quite long now. Not that that matters, because I don't think anyone's watching at the moment, but hey, I'm making this for fun. Companion says he doesn't know who I am. Am I new here? Yeah, so that's one of the cool things. When you have companions, they will, like, the way they talk to you is based on your reputation and kind of your rank in the zone. So because I'm like, you know, brand new rookie, they'll say things like, oh hey, never seen you before. Whereas like, as you climb the ranks, fucking hate stalks. Yeah, as you climb the ranks, they will start to sort of talk to you with more reverence and be like, oh wow, I've heard your name, and oh, you must have like been around the zone a lot. And then when you get even higher, I've never become like a legend. I've never quite managed to get that high up, but I imagine they're like in awe of you, especially when you come back to do these like cool tourist safaris. And you just have some like little rookies with you, which I think is just like fun. I think it's a fun idea to like be this ultra badass who's been like from the Cordon to Chernobyl, been all up and down, seen everything there is to see, and then you just can pop back and speak to Wolf and be like, oh hey, you want to take some rookies out and just like shoot a flesh or two, you know, for old time's sake. And they're just like, oh wow, I've like heard your name whispered around campfires, you're the legend. And that's what Max dreams of. It's a bit vain, but that's Max's ultimate goal, is just to meet some rookies on a tourist safari and have them be in absolute awe at who he is, you know, exoskeleton clad with his PKM or whatever. Yeah, I think that'd be super cool. But yeah, I started rambling a bit, and Vajra Volonchuk, Dogscape splashed on the ground. Ooh, obliterated, poor bugger. But yeah, so we'll hand these quests in, and then I am going to tie this episode off because we have been going for probably quite a while now. So we got some more money, and that is all that can be done. Let's see if that mission just raised our rank quickly. Still just a rookie, unfortunate. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, episode 8 of our Road to Legend series with me, Max Sleepy, following our eponymous hero, Max Sleepy. As always, anyone who bothers to watch this far, leave me any comments, let me know what you think, tips or tricks about game, content, the YouTube channel, whatever. I'm a proper rookie, I'm willing to learn, I want feedback, criticism, I can handle it, I'm a big boy. But anyone who is watching, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Max Sleepy, signing off.